It's been hard through the whole thing, the whole time, and my dad said that it would be okay, and I kind of knew that it wouldn't be, but I still had lots of hope, and I just wanted anything, if I had one wish, for my dad to be cured.
You know, so many people have been affected by cancer. It's just unbelievable.
The fact that Charlie's cancer was a very serious cancer. It was called a glioblastoma multiforme stage 4, and it just doesn't get any worse than that. Even the survival rate was so low that it wasn't even almost worth talking about.
Some of them would say, well, you know, you're done pretty much, you know, and I know that I'm not. I've got proof just being here right now.
Charlie was a person that that had the tumor, that had the cancer, and so he had to fight his way back. Nobody else, like I said, could do that for him. As a family, we did everything together, and Charlie and I always had this very close relationship.
I would say it's really important because there was times that I was really down, didn't know if I was going to make it or not.
And even though there's many, many years difference between our ages, we did so many things together, you know, just as father and son.
It's all good now because I still have my mom and dad, and of course Carol, and then my boy Chaz. And you don't want to have anything for granted. A lot of people think that they, you know, oh, it's a bad day. As long as you're alive, you know, it's a great day.
Let's see how your pupils are reacting. See if you can track all the way over, all the way back, and then all the way up, and then all the way down. Good. Now, are you getting vision on both sides?
Well, since I have contacts now, it's a little bit better.
Good.
But
Okay.
it's just not much in this one.
Charlie, like all of our stakeholders, is the center of his own healing circle. And what we feel our job is to place lines of communication, almost like spokes, to connect the center of Charlie with supports that can deliver healthcare services or support when and where and under the terms that he needs them. And we feel like if we can be prepared to respond in a way that adjusts itself to the people that we serve and the needs that they have as they arise, then that will be the goal of our organization.
Well, you know, now we're past the first couple of years, you know, and you were through the recovery phase for, you know, the big things that were so challenging, the chemotherapy, the surgery, the radiation, and all that. And I really wasn't sure what to do with it, but we checked your cholesterol, and it's a little high. And at first, I really wasn't sure, you know, how much, you know, we should address that or how aggressive we should be. But now you're at the stage where it's looking like we need to plan on you living a really long time.
SCF's philosophy is a relationship-based care system. And what that means is that it's more important for us to get to know who you are and place the care that we deliver in context with your life and how that will influence your life. So it means that we need to be able to mass customize the things that we do for people and adjust them in ways that are helpful, sustainable, and meaningful for them, not just care by the book.
My boy, he was 6 when this happened, and he had to be tough and all of that, and now he's 11, almost 12, and I always have a lot of strength from him, and of course Carol and my mom and dad. And life is a gift, and even though you have some things that you have to deal with, life is a gift.
There is no one way for every kind of illness or disease or problem. Basically, you are the physician. You have to work on yourself, and Charlie's done that. It's Charlie that has really turned the corner and made a lot of this work for himself. He has taken the best of the historical medical ways that have happened, and our ways are not only physical, they're spiritual, they're mental and emotional. And you need all of that for healing. Physical is just an outward demonstration of what's going on inside.
How have you felt that rib go back? It was right here. It's right on your right. I'm gonna check it, okay? Oh, right there. There it is. It's right there. You feel it? That's what's giving you a problem, okay? It's right there. You can even hear it.
Yeah.
Now see, this other side is not like that, all right? But that's where it is. Oops, there it went.
Traditional healing really works with the doctors upstairs, and actually with South Central, like where I'm connected with the elder program, the interconnection of this beautiful piece of traditional healing being able to be part of a clinic just as it's a wow thing for me.
If you follow your mission and try to be a good human being, everything you need is sent into your life. You don't have to look for it. It just happens. It's what Creator does to take care of us. And so when you take a combination of traditional medicine and Western medicine, and you have the right spirit and the right mind, you'll succeed.
Not once in your vocabulary did I ever hear you say, I can't.
Yeah.
We're very unique because we are the native hospital. We're an accredited, Western accredited hospital with a traditional healing clinic. That is almost impossible to find anywhere. When the Secretary of Health and Human Services of the United States went to China, they talked about a return trip to the United States and asked the Minister of Health of China what he wanted to see. And he said, I want to see a hospital with a traditional healing clinic attached to it. And this is the only one they could find.
South Central definitely does pride themselves in trying to provide the best care possible. They're always looking at new innovative ways to improve healthcare. They really focus on the quality, and you can definitely tell with the patients that come in here to the Wellness Center that they are very impressed. I've been working with Charlie here, I would say going on close to 2 years now. And when we first saw him here, walking, any exercises involving standing were out of the question at the time. And he's really progressed pretty far to the point where he's actually been able to jog for a short period of time on the treadmill. Walking is something he can do for a third to a half of a mile at a time fairly easily. And we've just seen so much improvement functionally in his ability to do things.
I've had to basically redo my whole body with exercise because I was so very weak with all of the radiation and also the chemo.
You know, South Central Foundation really works with the team approach to healthcare. So you have the main provider, the primary care provider, their physician that the patient sees. You have a case manager that they work with, and the dietitians, the exercise staff here. We all work together as a team. So we do communicate quite a bit. We get referrals from physicians, and oftentimes they'll have specific recommendations or requests, something that they want us to do. So we really do stay in close contact, and we're able to really help the patients that those physicians want us to work with.
Charlie continues to use our MRI tools to help guide his doctors on the current status of his well-being. We continue to work with and support all of our patients to ensure that time in radiology is beneficial and not intimidating.
I've met a lot of the doctors there, and I know they're all very good people.
They have a noble mission. You know, this is a tough time that I went through, but now they've helped me in so many ways, and they're so caring.
It's been looking better and better every day. Well, we go to the lake a lot, and I always like to make a toast about my dad getting better, and I can still see that.
And now, in the last 2 years or so, I've been able to be a father with him again, and that really makes me feel good about that.
The other day, I got to see him jump for the first time in a while, and I thought, man, that's an accomplishment. And I know that my dad can do a little bit of running, and he can throw baseballs, footballs, everything. He can shoot baskets, and I've just seen that as an improvement throughout the years.
Well, they're the best. They all the doctors, the nurses, the services, and it's a part of my heritage as well. I think overall, that whole campus, though, it seems to be maturing so fast that I'm thinking that hopefully we're going to have a cancer center, and so one of the things that really everybody when they have an illness or something like that, they want to be home, and that's one thing that I really hope that they can do that.
Thank you, all the doctors and staff at South Central.
Thank you for everything that you've done and the campus that has been created. It's a wonderful thing. Life is just, it's a good thing. I'm not even supposed to be here, and but I'm sure glad that I am.